Okay, welcome to our first tutorial about where to save your images when you're saving things to your iPad. We're going to go to this app. You can see my Google Photos up there. I have an app for that, but you have your photos. It looks like a flower here, and you can see my albums. Maybe you don't have any yet, but at the bottom you can see that there's a little section that says albums. So we're going to make 2 new albums, and at the top there's a plus mark, so you're going to select that and select new album. Let's title this My Art or My Artwork, and then save it. If you want to add some photos to that, you can, but I'm just going to hit done for now. And there it is in the middle, called My Art. We're going to save all of your artwork that you make in my class in that album. At the end of each term, you will actually get points for having saved those. You should have them in there anyway when you need to upload them to Canvas. But let's make another one. So I'm going to go back to albums and hit the plus mark again, new album, and please call this Art Sources. And Art Sources, that's where you're going to keep pictures of all of your artwork that you're going to, or all of the pictures you're going to use as references for your own artwork. So you need references for my class, because I would like you to draw from life or images instead of drawing from your mind or from your memory. That can be fun too, but we're going to be just practicing observation while you're in my class. So let's go and add some images. This one is my art, so I'm going to go add some pictures to this, and so I can go to Photos. Down at the bottom left corner it says Photos there, and you see I have a lot of random photos here, but I've got a photo that I want to use. This is some artwork that I made a few years ago, and so I'm going to go to the top and import that into my my album. So that little box with the arrow going straight out of it in the top right corner will allow me to add that or to share it. So there's lots of places you could send that or export it, and I'm just going to add to album. Now I go share it, or I go put it in my art. This was art I made for class, and now it will show up in my albums. So there it is in my art albums. So let's add some art sources. Now these can be just about anything. They could be illustrations or other artists' work that you want to copy in your sketchbook, or can be real things and photos of real things that you're going to copy for a class. So I'm going to go to my albums again, art sources, and add photo, and maybe I just want to draw this Lego girl. And so again, I go to my export box, that's the arrow going out of the box, and share it to my album. So art sources, there it goes, and it's in art sources now. You can see it there. If I need to go back to see all the albums, you see both those pictures that I've taken. Now if you need to learn how to go to the internet and search up something so that you can save something from the internet, what we can do is type it in and search for cat. We'll go to images up at the top. You're doing a search for all cats, but we want to go to images. So you find certain cats. Here's our coronavirus cat, and I'm going to hold my finger on that image on the right for 2 seconds, and it allows me to add to photos. There it goes. I added it to my photos, so I can go back, look at my photos. There it is on the top left in my recent pictures. I'm going to go select it and actually put it in my album. So there it is again. I'm going to export it, add to album, and it goes into my art sources. Okay, that is your lesson on where to keep track of your images for my art class.